Hello guys, hello, welcome back on our channel. So in our today's video here, we have Indian Express newspapers editorial section in front of us, and we will be reading an important article from it. And our today's article is welfare economy. So in this article, uh, editor have talking about welfare of economy. Welfare economy is where government usually work more towards the welfare, doing welfare activity for the poor and for the lower income people. So now we will be reading this article, and we will be trying to understand what it has been said. So here the PM has promised. So the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has recently told that now he will expand the safety net. So expanding the safety net means, like currently it is providing free ration and uh, or for the kisans he is giving like 6,000 per year. So this type of activities will be increase, and this type of schemes will be increase more. So it will definitely work for the welfare of the poor people. The financial implications suggest that it should not be an end itself, but now, and it is also saying that which type of financial implication, and currently after COVID in the society, like people have lost their job, there was lots of financial disturbance in the country, people lost job, they have not, that type of inflation is increasing very rapidly. So this type of welfare activities shouldn't be end itself, rather government must increase them more. So now we will be reading our article now. So addressing BJP workers uh, after the announcement of the result of 5 state assembly elections in which the ruling party beat anti-incumbency in 4 states, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the result reflected the country's mood toward the party's national resolve for the next 25 years. So, about the welfare activities, Prime Minister Modi was announcing all of these things at their BJP office on 10th of March, when the result of 5 state assembly election has been announced and BJP has won 4 states, and eventually it was incumbent government of in those 4 states, and but it has also beat an anti-incumbency. So here the word is anti-incumbency. It means necessarily incumbent means who is in the power and who is holding the power right now. So from this anti, it means against. So anti-incumbent, like there was a, if the mood of people is against the incumbent or incumbent government, like who's holding the power right now. So in the current situation they have there was not any type of anti-incumbency, like there were not people against the government, so they have beat this type of effect after the 4 state. So where PM Modi has was also announcing their BJP workers, because they were happy celebrating after this type of win, and he has said that now our party has won the 4 states. So it is clearly depicting the mood of a country, mood of the people, that the BJP has given a model that how they will develop India in the next 25 years. So that's why they are getting this type of response from, they have won 4 states. So it means like people's mood is in the favor of them, because on now India has completed 75 years of independence, and now uh, during the budget also, which was uh, presented on the 1st March, where Nirmala Sitharaman has also told about that how we are planning for the next 25 years. So all of these they have represented a view about the next 25 years of the country. He further uh, he further elaborated by stating that from here on, the government will essentially work on two tracks. On the one hand, it will focus on the welfare of the villages, the poor, the small farmer, and the small entrepreneur. On the other hand, the government will focus on creating more opportunities for the country's youth so that India can quickly become Atmanirbhar, self-reliant. Both these goals are very creditable, but they also pose a challenge. So while he was talking about it, he has more elaborated that now government will focus mainly on the 2 points, like it will also it will focus on the welfare activities for the villagers, for the poor, for the small farmers and for the small entrepreneur, but he will also focus on the self-reliant for the art for India. For the self-reliant India, making India activities will provide more opportunities to the youth so they can come in front and India could become a self-reliant in many streams. On the welfare front, PM sought to underscore his government's record of not just improving the service delivery system in the country but also making them more transparent. So, when he was talking about welfare activities, he has also told about, he has given emphasis that how his government, how BJP governments uh, has improved the service delivery, improved the direct beneficiary schemes, and now he has also made more transparent. So now there is the less corruption in delivering of these schemes. He reasserted his government's commitment to successfully reaching 100% of all beneficiaries of the welfare scheme. He has also told about that his government is committed that he will reach 100% benefit is any scheme launched. So all of the Lavarthi means beneficiaries will get benefit from that scheme, and it is his government's commitment. He also singled out the BJP's electoral victories in Uttar Pradesh in 2014, 17, 19, and 22 to claim that the voters in the state, which is often viewed from the prism of caste division, had repeatedly chosen the politics of development. And after he emphasizes, he talked about that in Uttar Pradesh since 2014, 17, 19, and 22, his government is repeatedly winning. So now the politics of Uttar Pradesh has been changed from the caste division. Now people are giving a vote based on the development, and now people are giving more importance for the development politics rather than any type of caste system. When the rise of the Lavarthi as a means, while the rise of beneficiaries as a category of voters may have helped the BJP to leap over caste-based political loyalties. So here's the basically now in all of those welfare schemes, people are getting benefit from the government. So that's why this caste-based politics has been finished because from before it, people were more loyal toward their caste leaders, but now they are getting benefits. They are uh, going toward BJP. The fact is, today's India has witnessed an overwhelming rise in the number of people dependent on welfare measures just to survive. But here is why, because the fact is, in India, lots of people, most of people now majorly uh, a significant number of people are dependent on these type of welfare schemes just to survive. So when lots of uh, crores of people are only dependent on this type of free ration, so when the government provides them free ration, so they will definitely go in the favor of Modi and they will vote him. uh, Deaccelerating economic Growth for 3 years before COVID, coupled with the severe income and price shock during the pandemic, have meant that almost two-thirds of the India had to be given free ration. So now, if we talk about that economic growth, so the COVID was not also good, and then COVID has also come, so it has given the severe income, like people's income has been reduced and the price has been sold, price has been hiked. So inflation uh, is very increasing very rapidly, but people have less money to buy, less money to spend. And during this pandemic, almost around two-thirds population of India had to giving free ration, but after that BJP had continued giving free ration. Since that time, the most obvious challenge in counting such as welfare measures is financial. But in a welfare scheme, there is majorly if you provide them direct monetary benefit, so it is also counted as a measure. Government's finance, both at the center and state, have increasingly fallen under the pinner effect of increased welfare spending and lower revenues due to slower growth. So now, because government is focusing majorly on welfare schemes, in those schemes it is giving free ration and free everything. So by this way, government, state government or central government, they have to face a very bad adversely effect over their income, because of the they have generating lower revenue, but their spending is increasing because of these welfare scheme. So by the this it will be given adversely effect over the treasure of government. Higher government borrowing far in excess of the prudential level to fund ever-widening welfare measures come at the cost of the private sector enterprises who end up paying higher interest rate. So what happened when government borrow uh, more from banks to expand on these welfare schemes? By this, when there is a deficit in the economy, so after the private sector had to pay a higher interest rate to cover this. It is important to note that most of the job opportunities are created in the private sector, but if you will focus that most of the jobs are created in the private sector, the public sector there are very less jobs. In other words, spending too much on welfare will undermine the government's ability to create an economy that enables the expansion of opportunities for the youth. So here, as PM Modi has talked about two tracks, that he will spend more on the welfare, and the second is about the opportunities for the youth. So here he's talking about that if he will focus on the first track, as he will spend more money on the welfare, by this there will be adversely effect for the opportunities for the youth. So that's why that's why it is very crucial. So if we are going to improve the efficiency and reach of welfare measures, they cannot, but it is cannot be sustainable solution that you will provide free ration, free foods to everyone. It need to improve their financial condition. The main challenge is to lay the foundation of an economy that grows fast, create millions of jobs, and enables more and more people to reduce their dependence on the government's welfare measures. So it was all has been written in this article. We have read it and we have understood what is all about. I hope you like it. So please like this video, subscribe my channel and comment your views. We will be meeting in the next video. Thank you for watching this.